horse first. For one thing, if this horse takes off, she's not going to, but horses you train do, then they take your $100 bridle with them, okay? So I have the halter that I'm going to put around her neck, so I don't use my bridle or my reins. So you unbuckle the halter, put it around her neck, and buckle it again, okay? She's playing around looking for the bit. She's too easy. Be harder. She's looking for it. Hold it with your thumb right here. You cup the bit. She's rubbing her eye. You cup the bit between these three fingers, and the finger holds the curb strap. You come around, and if the horse doesn't open their mouth, see, she does, but if they don't, you put your thumb right in there until they open their mouth, and you just make sure that stays behind their chin. Okay. Never take their ears and bend them like this. That's the same thing as me taking your ear and going like that. It hurts. You take their ear, look, and you go like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So see, I can flatten that of those ears down.
Yeah, okay.
But it's when people grab the end of the ear and they start bending it that the horse gets ear shy. So see, flatten it if you want. And then I hold this up. And can you see what I'm doing with the other one? I'm flattening it forward. And then I make sure that this lines up right between this bone and the ear. If it's too high up, it interferes with the ear and they get bugged here. If it's too low down, then hold right, it bugs them here. So I'm very particular about putting all my equipment on my horse. So see, this is too low, and look how it's too low over here too.
Yes.
Okay? So I always reach around and I make sure that everything is right in that little groove. Because you know what? They can't fix it.
Yeah.
I also make sure that when I buy bridles, that all my brow bands are big enough. You see how this is big enough that it can go back? Believe it or not, a lot of head shy horses, when they're hard to bridle, it's because their brow band from here to here is too small. And so what it does is it pulls this forward like this, and so they're constantly being rubbed back here. And all I do is go down and get a $7 brow band that's big enough, and then the horse doesn't have the problem anymore. Okay, and then hers is going to be buckled right here, and this is going to be too loose, so I hate to have that on video. I just never punch another hole in it. But you want to have your throat latch tight enough that they can't pull the head stall off, you see? So, and you don't want it so tight to choke, but ideally,
imagine the holes there.
Yeah, you want it so that you can put your fingers there, but if she tucks her head, she doesn't choke off the wind. Okay, but see, at it being this tight, see how it doesn't want to come off the ear. Make a note, we're going to punch holes in all of our throat latches. Okay. So that's a properly adjusted throat latch. The bit, a curved bit, should hang in a horse's mouth so that it's there's no wrinkles. This would be too tight.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's too tight.
Okay.
And this isn't a matter of opinion, it's the truth.
Yeah.
There's some people talk about wrinkle rules, and there's the wrinkle rule for snaffles. But there's no wrinkle rule for a curb. If you raise a bit really high where they just can't relax and set it down, pick it up with their tongue, it's uncomfortable, okay? So yeah, I don't want to see daylight up here.
Yeah.
But see how that curve just is right at the ends of the corners of her mouth, and she's really happy with that.
Yep.
To take off a bridle, and then I would take this off. So that's properly bridling a horse. Make sure that they never step on their reins. Okay, so it's very critical. If they step on their halter rope, I don't like that. But they step on their reins, and they're going to hurt their mouth. Or start slinging their head. So to take a bridle off, take your halter, you put it around here, buckle it, undo your throat latch, and here's the important part. She holds the bit so well that if I take this off, she's not gonna let go of the bit. And what a lot of people do, so I'm gonna do it wrong since you're filming it, and they go like this. Now you see how she still has the bit, and I've dropped the head stall down? So the thing is, what a lot of horses do, if you drop that head stall down and they don't open their mouth, and then they bring their head up, now you see what that bit does? It's now grabbing onto her chin right here, and she can't spit it out.
Oh, wow.
So you end up with horses that throw their head, shoot backwards, fall down, or hard to bridle and unbridle, okay? So, if you have a horse that holds the bit, and that's actually a neat thing that she holds the bit that well. That's why she went United States National Top 10, because she doesn't have mouth problems. But sometimes she goes to sleep when you're taking her bridle off. Right here, you just take this hand, go like this, pull it forward off the ear on the forehead.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
do you see how?
she let it go there.
Yeah. And I just keep it on the forehead
Like, give
until
her
she drops
time.
it.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
And she says, oh, I know you're going to put it right back on again
Yeah.
because this lady hasn't ridden yet. Okay? And this is what you want. You
Okay.
want a horse that puts her head down when you put the bridle on, when you take it off. And then, oh, quit that. Oop. My foot slipped.
Good.
And then you just go like this and put the halter on. Okay? And you don't have to do this. I always buckle this if I'm going to tie the horse. If I'm just,
Okay.
you know, leading the horse from point A to point B. Oh, just what? Okay.
I have to familiarize myself. That was a lot.
Okay. This is the part that goes over her head. It's called the
Oh,
crown
that's
piece,
the-
and you never grab
That's
this.
the forehead thing. Okay.
And this is the
What do you call it?
thing. It's called a brow band.
Brow band. Yes. the
Okay, and we
brow
always
band.
hold it up here.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And then I do
her
something with
head's
my
gonna-
hand.
Well, first you
So-
have to put it on your elbow and drop her halter around her neck. And then you take her halter and you drop it off and buckle it around her neck. Correct. Put in your right hand by the crown piece. This is your right hand.
And this is the crown piece.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so now that's the brow, and then I.
3 fingers. Sorry, didn't mean to poke you in the spot. There. Okay. Now, oh, and just let me show you something before I forgot this part. A horse has no teeth here. See, I can put all of my hand in there, and see, she can't bite me. I usually do this because most people are afraid to put their hand in their horse's mouth.
Oh,
So they got teeth right here.
up front.
Here,
Okay.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Take a nice picture. You got the front teeth, and then she's got nothing here because she's a mare. The boys have a tooth that comes down and goes up, but it doesn't meet. But her next teeth are right
Or
here.
back
These are
there.
her molars.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Get that
what you're
soft
gonna do, you're gonna cup the bit, and you're gonna bring it up like this, okay? And you're not gonna curl your fingers because then she could bite them. So now with you standing there, I'll just show you one more time. So you see I'm like this? See how my fingers are straight? And as I come this way, my thumb would go in there and say, please open. Then my right hand pulls this up. Okay, you don't push it up with your fingers, you'll get bitten. Okay? I know, she likes to play. So, she's very good at it. She's the perfect horse to learn to bridle.
Oh my gosh, why you just showed me this and now I don't.
3 fingers. You got it. And then you want to get her head right in there.
Wait to do the head first.
Very good. Oh, thumb in the corner of her mouth so she'll open her mouth. There you go. Pull it up with this hand. You got it. See, pull with this hand.
Is
You
that
don't have
too
to.
much?
No. But if you keep pulling after the bit's already in, they start raising their head.
Okay, so now I can
Flatten the ear forward with this hand. Flatten.
forward.
You got it. Get this over her eye. You got it. And just reach over. This hand should be holding that.
Okay.
That hand flattens the ear forward. That's right. You got it.
It didn't hurt you a little bit.
No, you didn't. But you got it caught in her ear. There you go.
Okay. That was very unfamiliar feeling. Okay.
Okay. And you can come and check it on the other side what you want.
Okay.
Before you do your throat latch, you want your brow band correct.
So it needs to be in the right spot.
So let's slide this up a little. See, it's not, this is resting here. You have to slide it there. Another thing, most horses that are trained just stand there and let you futz around.
Yeah.
But if you go like this on a horse that's a gelding especially,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna get it right in the boob.
Oh.
So never stand in the front doing this kind of stuff.
Okay. So am I?
You'll do it once.
Yeah.
This has to go around the throat. There you go. And it has to go here. So see, I'd adjust that.
Meaning.
Then you need to get that before you buckle. You need to
You
get
mean I
that
have to
full.
pull this tighter?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, who knew? Oh, I feel bad that there's some hair situation.
No, that's just Jean lazy about clipping.
Okay, so let's see, so we said how tight, it shouldn't be too high, should be right in
It
that
goes
grip,
right in the lowest channel right here.
Okay.
Right, just right there.
So does that feel like to you, does that look like I got the
Yeah,
right
it looks
spot?
pretty good.
Okay. And the hole up above it is what I'll use when it's here next time? Okay.
So she's hoping you want to put it on and off a few more times in the saddle because then she doesn't have to go get
Yeah,
ridden.
yeah. I'm sorry, I've done enough saddling for today.